Welcome to Baja Window to the South. I am your host, Olga Sanchez de la Vega.
And I'm your co-host, Scott Koenig. We're here in Tecate today. Let's go with our friend Denitza to learn a little bit about Baja California's only pueblo mágico.
Tecate, Baja California is across the Mexico-U.S. border from Tecate, California. Tecate is part of the San Diego-Tijuana metropolitan area. Tecate is a regional economic hub and a popular tourist destination, known as home to the Tecate port entry and to the Tecate beer. Tecate is considered a pueblo mágico. It is the only one in Baja California. You can also drive to Tecate to go to Valle de Guadalupe and find a more rustic path in the middle of nature to get there. Tecate, it's also home of the Kumeyaay indigenous community. The town of Kumeyaay, it's a binational town in Baja California. Here are some of the top attractions to visit in Tecate. Zona Arqueológica de Vallecitos, a site where you can see cave paintings. Tecate Brewery, named after the city of Tecate in Baja California, Mexico, where they brew since 1944. Of course, we're talking about the Tecate beer. There's also Parque Miguel Hidalgo. This park is a must visit, and it's just right there in downtown Tecate. Museo Comunitario Kumeyaay. The Tecate Community Museum is a history and culture museum that introduces visitors to the history of Tecate. And of course, Rancho La Puerta, a beautiful wellness resort and spa. There's also El Parque Recreativo Infantil, Tecarroca. You can also find El Mejor Pan de Tecate, the best bread of Tecate, a family business full of culture and tradition in the region. And you can't miss the food. There's a few very good restaurants to go to, like Restaurante Amores y El Lugar de Nos. So I invite you to please come visit this wonderful pueblo mágico, Tecate, anytime soon.
It's no secret that my favorite restaurant in all of Baja California is Restaurant Amores here in Tecate. We're honored to have Chef Marcelo Hisaki on today to talk not only about his vision here at Amores in Tecate, but also his upcoming bid in the competition of the Bocuse D'or Americas in Chile next month. Very exciting. He's going to be leading Team Mexico. Marcelo is of Japanese heritage. He was raised in Mexico City, moved here with his wife in 2012 to open Amores. So this is their 10th year in operation, if you can believe that. One of my favorite restaurants, Chef Marcelo Hisaki. Thank you so much for joining us today, buddy.
Man, thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, in 2019, I was chosen to represent Mexico for this competition, but because of the pandemic, it was a long-awaited participation. But now this year we're going to compete on July for this Bocuse D'or Americas.
I love it. I'm so glad that it came together and the pandemic ended just so that you could compete in this competition.
And we are so excited. Tell us about this wait time. What have you done to prepare, and what can we expect from you? What's coming?
Well, it's been a long journey. I think that every chef in this competition has always like this anxiety to be cooking, because it's a very interesting platform. You know, like you get to learn a lot about other chefs, about other cultures. Every chef has their own identity about their food, their vision about the food, how they're gonna treat every ingredient. So you get to learn a lot, but at the same time you got a spotlight to show your way of cooking. So it is a very every time this competition, I feel like it is there's a lot of unexpected things to come, but at the same time there's a lot of adrenaline, there's a lot of emotions, and so it is magical. When I started cooking, I always had like this, approach to Japanese cooking because of my heritage, and obviously Mexican food was part of my daily life. But then I get the chance to go study at Monte Carlo, where I met my wife. She is from here, from Baja, but she got this scholarship too. and we were mentored more in the French style of cooking. You know, like she worked for Americas, I worked for Jean. So a lot of our vision in the way we cook is very European, French style. But then, well, actually, my wife's vision was always to open a restaurant here in Tecate because she's originally from here. So she was like, oh, it's such a small place, it's such a small town, and I really want to share what I learned, you know, outside Mexico, and try to, you know, like make delicious food, share our passion for this food in my local town. So that's why we came, and we opened 10 years ago. But obviously, I was, you know, like, as always, no, you come back and you're slapped in the face that, you know, like you always feel like, oh, you get to learn from very, very big shots on the cook show, and you're like, okay, this is all about their vision. But no, you know, like every culture, you get to reinvent yourself.
Yes.
To, you know, like.
And what does the people from the community want?
Yeah,
you know, because you need to also educate them.
Well, you feel like you want to educate them, but you have to educate yourself too. You know, like I all the time I always thought like, no, spicy things are bad things on the food. No, like
Yeah.
you don't want to have spicy food, but it's completely the contrary. You know, like it's a sophisticated taste. Like you're losing something if you don't put a little bit of spiciness to your taco. You know, like
Yes.
there's magic in all of those.
And a lot of people think that like a spice or a spicy salsa or sauce will like overpower the food. But what you do is you get a sauce that goes right alongside the food and complements it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's another. And that is magical on the Mexican food. You know, the best feeling you get from cooking is having great ingredients. And that feeling
Number one.
And it
Number
helps you
one.
with your creativity because also your taste buds are trying something that you're like, wait, I've been to Europe. I come from a beautiful background, you know, I've been here, there, everywhere, and then I'm home.
Yes.
Yeah, and on the other side, you know, like in my life, I always felt a little bit like out of place, you know, because you know, like a Japanese Mexican
Finding
guy
yourself.
trying to find it. But when I
Right.
arrived here, everything started to make sense for me. Like this is, you know, like the most I think polycultural border country in the world, you know,
Yes.
like or city, because you know we have San Diego, which is one of the, you know, like most amazing and tourist polycultural cities in the world. And here we have Mexico, and this is the most crossed border in the world.
Yes.
And then we have the
He knows.
Asian influence. We have all the European Mediterranean influence.
Yes.
We got the wine country. We have, you know, like all these immigrants coming here. So when I came here, it was like, oh,
You're like, I belong.
It's a great melting
This is
pot.
like
You belong.
Just the three of us. Here we are. Somebody of Mexican heritage, Japanese
You
heritage,
belong.
Cherokee and German heritage together at the border, enjoying some great food. Marcelo, thanks so much for being with us today. I'm going to be here tonight for the dinner to help support you, buddy. And anybody who hasn't been to Amores yet, you got to get here. You've got to get here. I've been writing about food in Baja for a long time. This is the spot right here. So, Marcelo, thanks so much. Good luck in Chile next month, my friend.
Yes,
Thank
and
you
we
very
do want to tell everybody how to help support you and support your team. So we're going to post on our website and we're going to post the information to go to your page so that they can help your team definitely.
yes. So I mean, there's no a help that is small.
Yes.
You know, like everything is even if it's encouragement or anything, it's something very valuable for us. And definitely, well, we hope we get to do a very good, you know, like job at this competition, but over everything, like to share our vision about the Mexican food and share our identity with the
Yes.
ingredients and the taste.
And
Yes,
you just described our
terrific.
identity beautifully.
Yes, you did.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank you
coming
very
to
much.
Baja Window to the South.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So now, Olga, I think we're going to one of my favorite segments,
Yes.
Tacos with Muchachos.
Let's go.
Hey, and welcome to another episode of Tacos with Muchachos. And today, I'm with my muchacho, Chef Mario Medina, here in Rosarito. And we're hitting up a bunch of taco places, some of Mario's favorites. And we're at another one right now. Where are we, Mario?
I'm in Hacienda de Badú. You know I love the lamb.
Uh-huh.
So this one is the more famous lamb tacos in Rosarito.
So tacos
you need
de
to try.
borrego.
Taco de
lamb
borrego.
tacos. Let's go try them out.
Rosarito style.
Rosarito style. Let's do it. All right, so I'm ready for some borrego tacos. What do you say, Mario?
I think it's my favorite lamb. You know I love lamb.
Uh-huh.
And that one is my favorite tacos in Rosarito about lamb.
I love
You
it.
try already carnitas.
Uh-huh.
So next is the lamb.
Uh-huh.
And I told you the next one. A
Okay,
few minutes.
we're going through the entire barnyard today on Tacos with Muchachos. All right.
There you go.
Okay.
Check this
look
out.
At this. Ooh.
So, fresh guacamole.
Uh-huh. It's got some chili güeros in
Chiles
there.
güeros roasted.
Uh-huh. Little
There you
queso.
go.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can smell that one coming.
Remember the other salsa?
I do.
It's not the same, but it's
Uh-huh.
a lot of flavor in it.
Okay, it
A lot of sabor.
It looks smoky. All right. So we've got the condiments. Where's the main course?
There you go.
Josefina.
Bienvenidos, ¿qué tal?
Gracias. Look at this. What?
Mira, tortillitas
Wow.
There
y
you
nuestro
go.
queridísimo borrego.
It's a pile
Nuestra
of borrego.
estrella estelar aquí.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Check this out.
Beautiful. That's amazing.
Mm.
Move that salsa there. All right. Josefina,
Oh,
gracias.
wow.
Gracias, buen
It-
provecho.
Gracias.
Y es
cabeza.
nuestro...
Okay.
Sí.
¿Y la qué?
And while we still have you here, Mario, you told me that Josefina is the first traditional cocinera in Baja California.
Oh yeah, and it's one of the best in Baja California.
Okay.
And always have a really, really good food
Uh-huh.
and amazing touch in every single plate she make it.
Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
Excelente.
Thank
Buen
you.
provecho y bienvenidos. Un gusto.
Muchas
Gracias,
gracias.
Josefina. All right. Let's
There you
dig
go.
in.
Okay.
We need some platos.
I need some platos.
Maybe a couple
And
of
there you
taquitos.
go.
Here we have some house-made agua frescas.
Agua
This is,
frescas.
This is Jamaica. Okay,
And-
this is what, piña?
Piña.
Or is it naranja? I think that's orange.
Orange, I think.
Yeah,
¿Qué es
okay.
de naranja?
Sir?
Naranja, orange.
Okay.
There you go.
Remove the straw condom. Mhm. You don't call it that?
Cheers.
Salud, buddy. All right, dude.
Now is the important thing.
We eat.
Tacos.
Let's do it.
There you go.
All right, man. So we've got some more. I'm assuming these are house-made corn tortillas. Look at that.
Check this out. Check the
Look at that.
consistency, the
Ooh.
quality.
It's nice and hot, soft, like a baby's bottom. Delicious.
There you
I can
go.
smell the corn too. That's how you can tell a good corn tortilla is you can actually smell the corn coming from it.
Exactly. And you can see the texture. You can see it's amazing. It's a really, really good flavor. Every single plate and every single thing you do it, like the water, the salsa, molcajete, you have everything in the same plate. You know?
That's great.
There you go.
All right, dig in,
Let's
dude. Show me what to do here, Mario.
There you go. So now I take a little bit the falda.
Okay.
That one, look, check this out.
Oh my God. It's just, look at that. It's so tender.
Yeah.
And these are
that
costillas.
was-
Those are some ribs there.
Yeah, the name in this one is falda.
Falda.
It's the same with the costilla.
Okay.
But it's like a brisket.
Okay.
It's kind of like that, but that one is it's cooking for I think it's 8 hours.
8
That's
hours.
why it's really tender and there's a lot of flavor in there. There's a lot of
Okay.
spices. But the good thing in this, every single recipe she make it.
Wow, it's all
She is
Josefina.
involved to every single recipe. So it's really good.
Fantastic. What have I grabbed here? What's
There you
the
go,
darker
salsa.
meat here?
This salsa
Okay, let's get a little salsa going.
and a little bit of guacamole, my
Okay.
friend.
Let's do it. Whoa, that's a lot of salsa. So they're busy here too, I assume.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially in the
Okay.
weekends, Rosarito is packed always.
Right.
But this type of restaurant is always busy for the families.
Okay.
It's a family restaurant. It's a lot of good things in this. It's a lot of history.
Okay.
It's 30 years already, so it's
So would it be fair to say that most of the customers here come from Mexico?
no, it's a lot from San Diego, from
of San-
LA,
oh, okay.
from it's a lot. It's really really famous from the United States. This type of restaurant.
How is it I've been writing about food for 10 years and I've never heard about this place?
Yeah, you're in the wrong place, so now in the good place.
I'm missing out. Dude, I need to hang out with you down here more
There
often,
you go,
my friend.
please.
All right. Let's get a little limon. Let's going for a taste of taco de borrego.
What do you think?
Tender. I could barely even chew it because it kind of melted in my mouth.
Exactly.
It's been roasting for 8 hours, you say, Mario?
8 hours. and
Delicious.
Really, really good. I good in second place. I'm good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There you go. Okay.
There you go, dude. Don't let me hold you back, Mario.
I love it.
It's delicious. The meat is so tender. The salsa in the molcajete is very good. It's got a little smokiness to it. This house-made guacamole is delicious. This is a winning taco, dude.
I told you. I
Yeah.
bring it to only the right places.
All right. So here's my question. When we leave, what happens with this? Do we take this to go?
Of course, I need somebody to eat at night.
Yes, you do. All right. Cool. Well, thanks for bringing me here, Mario.
Thank you. Check this out, my
Oh,
friend.
wait. No, we're not done. But wait.
Not done.
But wait, there's more. Consomme?
Consomme.
Oh.
You know the tradition of the consomme for these tacos?
Mm-hmm.
And now I teach you. I teach you about the carnitas. I teach you about lamb today.
Okay, great.
Okay, check this out.
Maestro.
Puedes estar salseándolo el taquito, Mario.
Or all
Ajá,
of them
sí.
Okay.
dipping in the juice.
Dipping in.
Sí,
And now
delicioso.
oh my god.
That adds a whole another layer of flavor to this. It's a little more salty, right? You get that savoriness from the broth. That's delicious. And these are the drippings from the borrego as it's cooking, right?
Exactly. All the juices from the borrego for the lamb. It's really, really good.
Really delicious. So I'm coming back. Hacienda de Badú, Rosarito, borrego tacos, roasted for 8 hours. These are winning tacos, Mario.
Where the gastronomy in Rosarito started. It's in the end.
Really? Okay.
It's in the beginning.
The beginning, because this is the first place you
Yeah,
get
the
coming
first
from
place,
the north.
exactly.
All right. Off to the next place. Let's
After
go.
the plate. Let's go.
If you visit Baja California, you know that there's great wines in the Valle de Guadalupe. But did you know that there are also some fantastic wines in Tecate? We're here today with my friend Isabel and Lucy Veramendi at Casa Veramendi on their beautiful ranch here in the Valentine Valley, just about 20 minutes outside of Tecate, enjoying some of her delicious reds, including her Ensemble blend, Private Reserve, which just won silver at the renowned International Bocuse wine competition in Spain. And so we're here today to talk about that award and also see how our friends here are doing in Tecate. Isabel, Lucy, thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome to Tecate, Baja California.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Great
you
to
for
be back.
joining us and thank you for the invitation. And then tell us about you and Lucy. Thank you so much for having this creativity of starting something beautiful in Tecate.
Well, in 2010, she started with this project.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even live here, so she started it, and she told me, well, we have this ranch, it's huge, so we might as well plant. What does Baja California has to offer? Well, wine and olives, so we planted that.
Perfect. And what a great combination. So you're telling us too, Isabel, that there are distinct flavors and expressions of the grape here that you don't get in the Valle de Guadalupe that are very unique to Tecate. Tell us a little more about that.
Yes, because Tecate is situated in 770 metros sobre el relieve.
770 meters above ocean level.
It's different kind of soil, different kind of weather.
The terrain.
It snows here, so the plant se beneficia from different kinds of climate. Even the sun is different. So that el resultado es que tenemos una uva. We have this beautiful wine, very expressive, and we make this wine. You have to try it.
We've been trying it leading up to the interview, and it's really a great wine.
You're not only making wine for us to enjoy, but you're making a name for yourselves, for your family. After so many years, you decided that, hey, why not? Let's go to a contest. Let's see how we do. And then, boom, you come with the big award.
Actually, we tried to put Tecate's name up there. We tried to.
Bravo.
Because anywhere that you plant vineyards, anywhere in Baja California, you can have good wine. Anywhere. But my mom had this ranch, like 40 years. 40 years, and she decided to plant. So we went along and do it. And if you're gonna do something, you have to do it great.
Yes.
And you have to do it with passion.
With passion,
Yes.
We didn't know about it when we started. If we did, I don't know if we did it or not. It's a lot of work.
Or maybe you just started because you really like wine and you wanted to make some really good wine
She
yourself.
wanted to make wine for her friends.
Okay.
That was the idea.
That's a good friend. That's a good friend.
Lucy is a very good friend to have.
Yeah, but we started 10 years ago and we didn't know a thing. I used to have tequila and shots of mezcal, so I didn't know anything about wine. I knew what I liked, but I didn't know as much as I do now.
Right. And I know that you have a small cava, but you are both very involved in the process.
Yes.
And that is something that I have always admired about your family. That even though you started as, okay, we're gonna do this for fun, we're at the same time, as you were going through the process, you realize how interesting it is, and it became part of who you are.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I fell in love with the Los Paras. I fell in love with them.
Yes.
Because I didn't know how they grew. I didn't know that it was a cycle. I didn't know anything. So I studied in Universidad Autónoma de Baja California.
Yes.
Vitivinicultura, and the years passed, and todas las añadas son diferentes. Cada
Yes,
añada,
every year is different.
every year is different. The soil, the wind, the
weather.
climate change.
Yes.
It brings.
And your wine that won the award, the Ensemble Private Reserve, was 2019, right? Was that
Yes.
that was a good year to grow
Yes.
and then bottle in Tecate?
And we left it 18 months.
Okay. 18 months in the barrel. French oak or?
French and American.
Nice. So it gives it a nice distinctive taste of the oak as well. Very nice. I think it's safe to say this is the first international wine award that Tecate has won. Is that true, Isabel?
Yes, I think so. I think so, because in wines, there's a lot of wineries, but some of them are right there, and another ones are like just for fun.
Just kind of hobbies.
Well, congratulations again to both of you for creating such a spectacular, beautiful place for us to just enjoy and relax. And now, first we were having our beautiful friend's wine, and now we're having an award wine. Award-winning wine.
Yes.
But more so, we're having a great time.
Good.
Thank you so much for inviting Baja Window to the South here, and then inviting all of you to come and enjoy a beautiful glass of wine. And don't forget, Tecate.
Pueblo Mágico, which it is, but it's so much.
Whatever you thought it was, is more than that. Come.
That's right. Salud. Salud, ladies.
Salud.
Thank you for joining us.
Cheers.
Thank you for
Cheers.
coming.
Cheers.
Nice to have you.
What a great time we've had here in Tecate talking to our friends at Casa Veramendi. It's a hot day. It's like 90 degrees here. So now we're going to go to El Lugar de Nos with Chef Denise Roa, and we're going to try some of their distinctive desserts, which include ice cream on a hot day. Let's go.
Muchas gracias.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Gracias,
That's
gracias.
huge. Gracias.
Muchas
Gracias.
gracias.
This is insane. We usually don't have dessert on Tacos with Muchachos, Denise, but today let's make an exception because this looks delicious. What are we having?
So you're having la cazuela de manzana,
Uh-huh.
and it has caramelized apples with a vanilla ice cream and a nut ice cream.
Uh-huh.
And then it has caramelized
like walnut
pecans.
nuez? Uh-huh.
And then this is called a little monster, and it's because my favorite thing to do, because in my past life I was a pastry chef.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
And
that.
I love to eat chocolate chip cookies when they're nice and warm and gooey with ice cream. You can't go wrong.
Right.
So it's a dessert that's comfort food, right? Both of them.
So that's a giant chocolate chip cookie in the bottom of the skillet there.
Yes.
Man,
Look at that.
that's insane. That is insane. You know, and she carried these out here, but these are like 10 pounds each, man.
Yeah.
She had some arms. If you didn't see the waitress's biceps,
So when you come, bring friends and family.
I'm gonna have to because there's no way I could finish this myself, my friend.
Okay, you want to
All
try?
right, let's do it. We got a sweet ending to our Tacos with Muchachas today. What do you think?
Your turn. And you should share these. You shouldn't eat them all by
Oh,
yourself.
I couldn't eat it all by myself, but I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The walnut ice cream is fantastic. Really good.
You should try this one too.
Yeah. There's some cinnamon happening
Oh,
in
I'm
this.
sure
Maybe
it's-
some brown sugar too.
Yeah,
Here, Trey.
so it's caramelized apples with cinnamon,
Mm-hmm.
sugar, walnuts, almonds, I mean, all the good stuff. And then there's a nice shortbread underneath.
Okay. Really,
You gotta
really
eat
good.
it. You have to have a big bite.
Uh-huh.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Big bite. Gracias.
Really good. Are you familiar with the ice cream parlor in the U.S. called Farrell's? I don't know if
No.
they have any anymore. But they used to have this dish called the Farrell's Zoo. And it was like 20 scoops of ice cream in a bowl.
Wow.
This is like the Tecate Zoo, the El Lugar de Nos Zoo, because that's a lot of food. It's really delicious, very flavorful, very sweet. This chocolate is so rich. Just delicious. Crazy delicious.
You know, if you have a really bad day, this is your go-to.
Drown your sorrows in some ice cream.
Yes.
Porque no. All right.
It's my favorite.
Yeah. So with this post tray, I think we are post Tacos with Muchachos. We've had a big day out, Denise. Thanks so much, my friend.
Thank you so much, my friend.
You rock.
You know, it's always about promoting Tecate.
Yes.
And all the new things that are happening in our community. And you know, not to say that the news is bad, but there's some still really good things happening in Tecate with lots and lots of talent.
Right.
So I'm very honored to be able to
Good.
share. And well, once again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Denise. And look at that.
Oh,
We'll finish with
no.
a foofy coffee drink for you. Is that?
Oh my God.
And,
Cariño for you. So just
oh,
in case
cariño.
it wasn't enough,
Here's more.
there's more.
All right.
So
Denise,
cheers.
cheers,
And
salud.
thank you to many more times together.
And thank you so much for being with us today. It was a delight. Thanks everyone for joining
Gracias.
Tacos with Muchachos with me and my friend Denise Roa of El Lugar de Nos.
Y los esperamos en Tecate. Thank you.
That's another episode of Baja Window to the South. We've had a great time this afternoon at our friend's ranch, Casa Veramendi, enjoying some of her award-winning wines. We'll see you next time. In the meantime, please share, comment, and follow our post. Cheers.
Cheers.